All right, our cars lined up. Looking good. Let's keep it clean in the first couple turns. Driver's ready, marshal's ready. You guys are going to go at the sound of the tone. All right, we are locked and loaded. Race number 1 on track. Race number 2, novice B-main event. You will be up next. Novice B-main event, you're going to be up next. Leading us out is going to be Rich Brown, Brandon Chandler, Stacy Lamb, Alabama. Brown getting it wrong, gets into Chandler, and that's going to move Stacy into the top spot. All remains tonight 5 minutes. Stacy Lamb leading out. Rich Brown in the 2. Brown looking to the inside. Chandler and Bima all going at it. Let's keep it clean, guys. Rich Brown on top. Stacy Lamb in the 2. Bima in the 3. And it's going to be Valenci, Chandler, Willardson, Davia. Rich Brown leading out. Stacy Lamb in the 2. Alan Bima in the 3. Valenci, now Chandler into the 4. Valenci dropping it to the 5. So Rich Brown starting to stretch it out over Lamb. She's got a good lead over Chandler with 1:45 in, 3:15 to go. Race number 2, novice B-main event. That's going to be Xander, Bob Lucas, Chris Washington, Scott Webster, Elena Ash, Braden Haynes, Levi DeMoss, Jonathan Clark, and Chase Iwanaga. You will be up next. That'll be second. Were you there, Chris? Thank you very much. Watching the back triple, watch back triple, watch back triple. Clear. Thank you, Caden. Rich Brown on top. Stacy Lamb in the 2, looking to punch their cards into that B-main event. Thank you, Mr. Frias. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Watch out the end of the drop down. It is clear. Rich Brown coming up on some cards. Washington and Valenci, or Bima. That'll be leader working with you. Please hold your line. Thank you very much, Mr. Bima.
2 minutes left.
3 in, 2 to go. 3 in, 2 to go. Race number 2. Coming up at you next. Marshall out front, please. It is clear. Thank you, Phil. 3:15 in, 1:45 to go. Rich Brown leading out, jumping away from the driver's stand. Fluorescent yellow into the green and pink. Stacy Lamb, white into the pink and green. By the start-finish line right now, in that 3 spot will be Brandon Chandler rocking the all yellow. By the start-finish line right about meow. 3:40 in, 1:20 to go. Brown with about 3.5 second gap on Lamb. Watch coming by start-finish line. Thank you, Caden. Clear. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. I'll need these 7 drivers back out on the track. Help me corner Marshall. Marshall at the bottom, Marshall at the bottom. Lamb hooking up a pipe. That's going to put Chandler up into the top 2 now. With a minute to go. That'll be third to work with you guys there. Please hold your line by the start-finish line. And second in between you. So Chandler and Lamb going at it second and third. With 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds to go. Thank you, Phil. That'll be third working with you there. Please hold your line. Third working there. Please hold your line. with under 15 to go, under 15 to go. Less than five. You'll be done when you cross start finish line. Keep them rolling, drivers. And that'll be time. Finish lap, you are on. Nick Valenci, you are done. Brandon Chandler, you are done. Alan Bima, you are done. Gordy, you are done. Waiting on 4. Stacy, you're done. Chris, you're done. Davia and Brown, you are done. That is the race. All stop. Marshall's got those blowers, taking the win. Rich Brown and Chandler, you guys are bumping into that B-main event. That will be later on. That'll be race number 4. Phil, all these are charged. All these are charged. All of these. Yes. Mm-hmm. All right, drivers from race number 1, I need you guys back on the track, please. Drivers from race number 1, I need you guys back on the track, please. Novice drivers, hold your cars. Well. All right, marshals your spots, please. Marshals your spots. Marshals your spots. Marshals from race number 1. I need you guys back on the track. Roll them out, check them in. Roll them out, check them in. I need 2 volunteer marshals. I need 2 volunteer marshals. 2 volunteer marshals, please. It's going to be Xander on 1, Bob Lucas on 2, Chris Washington on 3, Scott Webster on 4, Lena Ash on 5, Braden Haynes on 6, Levi DeMoss on 7, Jonathan Clark on 8, James Bodeker on 9.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
And Chase Williford, or excuse me, Chase Uwanaga
Bob Lucas
on the 10.
Braden Haynes. Jonathan Clark.
All right, let's go and get our cars
Scott
lined
Webster.
up. Let's go and get our cars lined
Levi
up.
DeMoss. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
Caden, you want to help out the other 2 that are upside down right there? Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Xander on the pole, Bob in the 2. Chris is going to be in the 3.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Chase Uwanaga.
Webster in the 4, Ash in the 5. Thank you.
Less than 5.
All right, novice drivers, top 2 going to find their way into that A-main event. You guys keep it clean. Drivers ready, marshals ready, going to the sound of the tune. Off the gas when you guys are being marshaled. Off the gas when you're being marshaled. Long 5-minute main. Let's keep it clean, kids. Keep it clean. Breathe a little. Race number 3, Stadium Truck B-main event. You're going to be up next. Stadium Truck B-main event. You're going to be up next. All right, leading us out, it's going to be Xander. Xander getting it upside down. Now he's ensconced with everybody else. Bob Lucas. Keep it clean, kids. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Thank you, Caden. Lucas leading out. Webster in the 2. Xander in the 3. Haynes in the 4. Clark in the 5. Watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. Novice drivers, off the gas when you're being marshaled. Off the gas when you're being marshaled. Let the marshals get you. Keep it under control, guys. Keep it under control. Braden Haynes leading out. Scott Webster in that 2 spot. Haynes right now through the back double. Webster in the blue. Remember, top 2 going to find their way into that A main event. Race number 3, Stadium Truck. B main event coming up at you next. Stadium Truck B main coming up at you next. Webster getting it wrong. Goodness gracious. .230 in, 2:30 to go. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. It's Haynes, Webster, Valenci, Lucas, DeMoss, Clark. Watching the backside triple. Watch backside triple. Backside triple is clear. Goodness gracious. Braden Haynes leading out. Webster in the 2. DeMoss moving up into the top 3. Xander in the 4.
Two minutes left.
Easy, Jonathan. Slow it down. Slow it down. Battle going on for that final transfer position between Scott Webster and Levi DeMoss. Webster getting it upside down. DeMoss now up into the top 2. So DeMoss looking to find his way into that A main event. Top 2 through the switchback section they go. Leader right now coming by the start-finish line. That is Braden. Then it's going to be Webster, DeMoss, Valenci. DeMoss pulling into the top 2 now. Through the whoop section he goes. Webster in the 3. Caden Say getting the workout of his life. That truck is dead. That truck is dead. That truck is dead. Pull off the gray one. Pull off the gray one. Easy, guys. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Watch on the backside triple. Watch backside triple. Watch backside triple. It is clear. Braden Haynes leading out. Let's keep it clean, Mr. Webster. Do not hit cars. Haynes and Webster going at it. Valenci now up there. Didn't see what happened to Bryce. Bryce dropping it down. So first, second, third, all working through the switchback section. .25 seconds to go. 25 seconds to go. It is Braden Haynes by the start-finish line. There's Webster by the start-finish line. Marshall out front. Marshall at the top of the hill. Marshall top of the hill, please. Less than 10, drivers, less than 10. Everyone will be done when you cross the start-finish line this next time around. So it's a race to the line. Who's got it? Who wants it? Webster and Haynes going at it back and forth. Webster gets it wrong. Here comes Xander. He gets it wrong. Haynes, you are done taking the win. Who's it going to be for the top 2? Washington Ash, you are done. Webster, you are done. Xander, you are done. Bryce, you are done. That is a race. All stop. No more laps, no more laps, no more laps. That is a race. Taking the win. Braden Haynes, Scott Webster, Xander in the 2. Levi, Washington, Ash, Clark, and Iwanaga. Haynes and Webster, you are bumped into that A main. Novice drivers, turn them off, put them down. I need you guys back out on the track, please. You guys that bumped, Haynes and Webster, you're going to race number 8. Braden Haynes and Scott Webster, you have bumped into race number 8. Novice drivers, I need you guys back out on the track, please. Race number 3. Stadium Truck B main event. Coming at you next.
Greg Clark.
Novice drivers, need you guys out on the track, please. Novice drivers, out on the track, please. Let's go ahead and roll them out, check them in. It's going to be Greg Clark on the pole, Dylan Dodge on the 2, Gordy Williamson on the 3, Wilson to be on the 4, Lane Johnson on the 5. Going to take the top 3 into the A main event. Novice drivers from race number 2, I need you on the track, please. Roll them out, check them in.
Dylan Dodge.
I need
Lane
a
Johnson.
Marshall on cone number 6. Marshall on cone number 6.
Wilson Davila.
All right, no
1
more
minute to the
laps.
start of the
No more
race.
laps. No more laps. Go and get our trucks lined up. Greg Clark on the pole. Dylan Dodge on the 2. Gordy Willardson on the 3. Davia on the 4. Lane
Gordy
Johnson on the
Willardson.
5.
45 seconds to the start of
No
the
yawning.
race.
We'll have no yawning. All right, we are cleared for takeoff. Top 3. Going to find your way
30
into that
seconds to the
A-main
start of the
event.
race.
Drivers ready. Marshall's ready. Sound of the tone. Loop is off and running. Race number 4, 21.5 B-main event. You will be up next. 21.5 B-main. You will be up next. I will need these 4 drivers, and I will need probably at least 3 to 4 volunteers to help me out. Running a little light on Marshalls in the opening go runs. So if I get some volunteers to help me out, I would appreciate it. Leading us out is going to be Greg Clark. Dylan Dodge in the 2. In the 3 is going to be Willardson. He's got Davia knocking on his back door. So first, second, and third. Pretty good gap. And then you got Davia closing in on the back door of Willardson. Oh, thank you, Brandon. I was coming down to get that. I'm just making all kinds of a mess. Thank you, sir. All right, drivers, you got 1:30 in, 3:30 to go. Again, huge thanks to everyone coming on out, ringing in the 2024 new year here at Hobby Action Raceway. 116 entries, I believe, today. So thank you so much. 1:30 in, 3:30 to go. 21.5 B-main event going to be coming up at you next. Again, I will need Marshall. Marshall, help him out. Help him out. Help him out. Help him out. Thank you very much. Nah. Thank you. .230 in, 2:30 to go. Greg Clark leading out. 14 and 5:04. Dylan Dodge in the 2. Davia in the 3. Willardson in the 4.
Two minutes left.
Thank you, sir. 3 minutes in, dose to go. Greg Clark on top. Dylan Dodge in the 2. Davia in the 3. Willardson in the 4. Okay. It's just a part number. That's the way I look at it. Drivers, you got 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Greg Clark on top. Dylan Dodge in the 2. Willardson going to take an E. Hi. Race number 3 on deck. Race number 4. 21.5 lock timing B main event. You are going to be up next. Huh? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you. I looked the other way. Sorry. Jeez.
1 minute left.
Forgive me. I looked the other way. Seeing how much time we had. I'm such a jerk. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Dylan Dodge on top. Greg Clark in the 2. Davia in the 3. Again, I'll need these 4 drivers and at least 4 volunteer marshals. 4 volunteer marshals to help me out with race number 4. 4 volunteer marshals help me out race number 4. Starting to wind this one down with 25 seconds left to go. 25 seconds left to go. With under 15. It's like Dodge should get by for one more. Davia should get by for one more. Clark will get by for one more. Everyone else will be done when you cross the start-finish line. That'll be time. Finish lap. You are on Dylan Dodge, Greg Clark, and Davia. Barring anything complicated, you guys are fighting your way into that A main event. You guys aren't done, though. Why are you stopping? Marshall out front, please. Marshall out front. And that is a race. Clark, Dodge, Davia. You guys are in that
The race
A
is
main.
completed.
Go and turn them off, put them down, come back out, find a marshalling spot. Again, I need 4 volunteer marshals to help me out. Race number 4. 4 volunteer marshals, help me out. Race number 4, please. $21.5 lock timing. B main event.
Rich Brown.
Coming at you. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Thank you, Mr. Washington, helping out. Appreciate that. Thank you, Mr. Caller. All right, need my marshals on the track, please. Marshals on the track. Roll them out, check them in. Roll them out, check
Bob
them in.
Goodwill.
It is Wyatt Bima on the pole. And Greg Clark on the 2. Phil Borden on the 3. Goodwill on the 4. Ferrara on the 5. Chandler on the 6. Price on the 7. Morissette on the 8. Brown on the 9. Chandler on the 10.
Phil Borden. Man on fire. Brandon Chandler.
And
Aaron
Mr.
Ferrara.
Clark, if you need to move somebody because you are second qualifier,
Wyatt
feel
Bima.
free.
1 minute to the start of the race. Jerry Price.
All right, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. No more laps. We'll go and get our cars lined up. Again, Wyatt Bima on the pole, Greg Clark on the 2, Borden on the 3, Goodwill on the 4.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Ferrara on the 5, Chandler on the 6, Price on the 7, Morissette on the 8, Brown on the 9, Chandler on the 10.
Greg Clark. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
17.5 lock timing B main event. Coming up at you next. All right, y'all know the routine. Let's keep it clean. Marshall on cone number 1. Are you marshalling?
15 seconds to the start of the race.
I need a volunteer marshal on cone number 1, please. Thank you, Ms. Lamb.
Less than 5.
Drivers ready, marshals ready. Keep it clean. Sound of the tone. Keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean. Keep it clean, kiddos. Back it down. It's a 5-minute main. Nicely done. Spread out. That's what I love to see. 21.5, locked in, loaded. Your pole sitter, Bima, leading us out. Clark in the 2. Pushes it wide. Borden to the inside. Clark spins it around like a record. So it is going to be Bima, Borden, Goodwill, hooking up a pipe. Price threading the needle on Brown. 4-car dance coming into that back double. Let's keep it clean, guys. Marshall out front, please. It is 1 right there for you, Mr. Washington. 2 right there for you. Yes? Nicely done. Might try and check it out again here in just a couple seconds. We'll see if it reboots. Watch it up front, guys. Let's keep it clean. Let's keep it clean. Back out up front, it is going to be Wyatt Bima leading out. Phil Borden in the 2. Ferrara in the 3. Jury Price in the 4. Goodwill in the 5. Chandler in the 6. Watch the top of the hill. Watch the top of the hill. It is clear. Bima going to be on top. Borden in the 2. Ferrara in the 3. There's Bima. Borden and Ferrara. They're coming by start-finish line right now. That's your battle for first or second and third. Watch that floater double. Watch floater double. Watch floater double.
2 minutes left. 2 minutes left.
Watching the backside triple, guys. Watch backside triple. Watch backside triple. Go ahead and pull it off. Go and pull it off. Go and pull it off. Just set it down, Mr. Washington. Just go and set it down. Oh, Borden hooking up a pipe. Marshall in the center, please. Marshall in the center. Mr. Washington. Mr. Washington. Thank you, sir. Bima leading out. Goodwill now moving up into the 2. Ferrara in the 3. Borden going to drop it to the 4. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. 4 minutes in, 1 to go.
1 minute left. 1 minute left.
Race number 5. 17.5 lock timing. B main event. You are going to be up next. That is going to be Say, Bennett, Tom, Clenshaw, Lamb, Rosen, Chandler, DeMoss. Watching floater double. Watch floater double. It is clear. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. And that is going to be time. You'll be done when you cross our finish line. Wyatt Bima finding your way into that A main. Waiting on a couple cars. Marshals, help him out, help him out, help him out. Everyone will be done when you cross our finish line. And that is a race. All stop, all stop. Marshall's going to grab those blowers. Wyatt Bima and Bob Goodwill. You are finding your way into that A main event. And it was Borden, Ferrara, Clark, Price, Chandler, Brown. That is your running order. Drivers from race number 4, turn them off, put them down. I need you guys back out on the track. Corner marshal for me, please.
Brandon Bennett. Ashley Lamb.
All right, drivers from race number 4, I need you guys back on the track, please. Drivers from race 4, back on the track, please. Race number 5, 17.5 locked, B main event. You kids can roll them out, check them in. Marshals to your spots, please.
James C.
Marshals to your spots. It's going to be James Say on the pole, Brandon Bennett in the 2, LT on the 3, Clenshaw on the 4, Ashley Lamb on the 5, Rosen on the 6, Chandler on the 7, DeMoss on the 8.
LT. Dave Rosen.
Marshals to your spots, please.
Brandon Chandler.
Let's grab one volunteer
1 minute to
marshal
the
on
start of
cone
the
number
race.
4. And go and get our cars lined up. Please.
Forty-five seconds to the start of the race.
Wowzers. You guys are killing me. Say on the pole, Bennett in the 2, Tom on the 3,
30 seconds to the
Crenshaw
start
on
of
the
the
4,
race.
Lamb on the 5, Rosen on the 6, Chandler on the 7, DeMoss on the 8. All right, drivers ready, marshals ready. Top 2 going to find their way into the A. Sound of the tone.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Let's keep it clean. That was sort of there. We'll take it. All right, out front early on. It's going to be Say leading out. Bennett in the 2, Tom in the 3, Crenshaw in the 4, Lamb in the 5. Race 5 on deck. Race 6 modified. Boogity, two-wheel drive. B main event. You kids are going to be up next. James Say leading out. Bennett puts it upside down. Tom hooks up Bennett. Crenshaw around the outside. 4-car dance. Second, third, fourth. Crenshaw, Tom, Bennett, and Lamb. You know, let's do some fun stuff here because we can go with all kinds of different camera angles. Look at that. Look at Anton Morse jumping out of the way. Look at that. I'll feel like Matt Olson right here toggling through different camera angles. It is going to be James Say leading out. That'll be leader working there, Mr. Chandler. Thank you very much. Crenshaw in the 2, LT in the 3. Working their way through that center double. Chandler going to be taking a knee on this one. Say leading out. Marshals, let's watch our areas, please. Thank you, Ryan, for the outside looking in. Crenshaw in the 2. Bennett in the 3, Tom in the 4. Rosen in the 5. It is Say on top. Bennett putting it upside down. Tom collecting Bennett again. Nowhere to go on that one. Then he gets it upside down. Now it's going to move Dave Rosen up into the top 3. So back out in front, going to be all white of Say. Working his way up the hill. Down the hill. Crenshaw in the 2. Rosen in the 3. LT in the 4. James Say leading out. Nils Crenshaw in that 2 spot. Dave Rosen in the 3. LT. Lamb, DeMoss, Bennett. Going to be your top 7 running order with 2:45 in, 2:15 to go. 2:45 in, 2:15 to go. Race number 6 will be up next. I will need 2 volunteer marshals to help me out with the next race. At least 2 volunteers to help me out with the next race.
2 minutes left.
So Rosen getting it wrong. Crenshaw in the 2. LT now stringing the laps together. James Say in another zip code. Just making laps. Crenshaw and Tom through the back triple. Crenshaw pushes it wide. LT with 1:40 to go. Ashley Lamb in the 4. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Say keeping it rubber side down. Crenshaw and Tom through the back triple section they go. Crenshaw now got a rearview mirror full of LT. Going to be coming up the hill, going down the hill with 1:15 to go. Lamb in the 4. Crenshaw and Tom coming into the back triple section. Tom grabs a fistful of throttle.
1 minute left.
Through the jump away. Tom trying to find a way on the inside. Nils pushes it wide. LT trying to get to the inside under braking. Going up the hill, going down the hill. There they go through the switchback section. Coming in the backside triple. Tom putting it upside down. Here they go, jumping away from the driver's stand. There's Nils. There's Tom. Toggling through the camera angles I go. Now they're getting ready to go up the hill. There's Nils and Tom. That is your battle royale with 25 seconds left to go through the switchback section. Going into the back triple. Here they go. It is Nils and Tom with under 15 to go. Coming in front of camera view right now by the start-finish line. There they go, going up the hill, going down the hill. Nils and Tom going at it. They're coming up on, oh my goodness. Time has expired. You will be done when you cross the start-finish line. Tom, not quite sure what happened with that. But Nils going to take home the top two. LT going to settle for the 3. Ashley Lamb in the 4. And waiting on 1. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshall's going to grab those blowers. Say taking the win. Nils in the 2. Tom in the 3. I will need at least 2 volunteer marshals. To help me out, race number 6. 2 volunteer marshals. Help me out, race number 6. James Say and Nils, you are bumped into that A main event. That'll be race number 11. Race number 6. Hold your cars, guys. Race number 6. Hold your cars.
Lee Helmrich.
Marshals to your spots, please.
Evan Purdy.
Marshals to your spots.
Chase Williford.
Marshals to your spots. I got Say there, Nils there. I am going to need 2 volunteer marshals. Let's go and roll them out, check them in. Got
Clint
Nils
Salter.
over there. I got
John Young.
Chandler on the back.
Orange.
Bryce there. I need a marshal on cone
Rudy
4.
Gonzalez.
Marshal on cone 4,
Tim
please.
Long.
Need a marshal on cone 4. It's going to be Gonzalez on the pole, Weir on the 2, Sora on the 3, Long on the 4, Sanchez on the 5, Fertig on the 6, Williford on the 7, Young on the
Mike Sara.
8, Salter on the
I love
9,
Jimmy left.
Helmrich on the 10, Lamb on the 11. Thank you, Justin. Appreciate that.
Lyle Lamb.
And with that being said, no more laps. Let's go and get our cars lined up.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Once again, Gonzalez on the 1, Weir on the 2, Sora on the 3.
45 seconds to the start
Long
of the
on
race.
the 4, Sanchez on the 5, Fertig on the 6, Williford on the 7, Young on the 8, Salter on the 9, Helmrich on the 10, and Double L on the 11.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
There are 11 spots out there. Y'all know the routine. Drivers ready. Marshall's ready. Two-wheel drive modified.
15 seconds to the start of the
B-main
race.
event 2024. Coming at you at the sound of the tone. All righty, picture perfect. That's what I like to see. Marshall top of the hill. And it is game on, game on. Gonzalez leading us out. He hooks up a pipe. Weir nowhere to go. Long to the inside. Sanchez up there as well. So it is Gonzalez, Weir, Sanchez. One behind you there, Mr. Say. Thank you very much. Let's keep it clean out front, kids. Keep it clean out front. Gonzalez getting it wrong in the switchback. One behind you, Justin. Out front. Let's keep it clean. That is all right. Out front, it is going to be Tim Long, Paul Weir, Williford, Gonzalez, Sora, Sanchez, Lamb. 1 minute in, 4 to go. 1 minute in, 4 to go. Race number 7, Novice A main event. You're going to be up next. Novice A main event. You're going to be up next. Nicely done, Bryce. Thank you very much. Sora making the move on the inside on Sanchez. Leader right now is going to be Tim Long. Paul Weir in the 2. Gonzalez in the 3. Williford in the 4. Sora. Sanchez. Lamb. Watch off the hill. Watch bottom of the hill. Watch bottom of the hill. Oh, Williford breaking out. Go and pull that car. Go and pull that car. It is broken. Rough bit of luck for Williford. That'll be leader working there. Lee, please hold your line. First and second working in the floater double. Thank you very much. Oh, he hooks up a pipe. Say right there to get him. Marshall coming out of the whoops. It is clear. Marshall's keep an eye on your areas. Nicely done. Tim Long leading out. Gonzalez now in the 2. Now Paul Weir leading out. Long in the 2. Gonzalez in the 3. Weir hooks up a pipe. Say getting there as quick as he can. So now Long back up on top. Gonzalez into the 2. So first, second, third. Working their way. Coming in from the driver's stand. That'll be leaders working there, Mr. Salter. Thank you very much. So Tim Long on top. Gonzalez in the 2. Sanchez in the 3. Weir in the 4. Sora, Fertig, Young, Lamb. Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front. It is clear. Thank you, Mr. Say. Tim Long up the hill, going down the hill. Gonzalez in the 2. Sanchez in the 3. Weir in the 4. Now Fertig in the 4. Weir in the 5. 3 minutes in, 2 to go. 3 in, 2 to go. Watch backside triple. Watch backside triple. Long getting it wrong. Now Sanchez moving up into the 2. Long going to drop it to the top 4 now. Thank you, Mr. Salter. Appreciate that. Williford, you will have 3rd, 4th, and 5th working with you. Please hold your line. Back out up front. It is going to be Rudy Gonzalez on top. Sanchez in the 2. Long in the 3. Fertig in the 4. Weir in the 5. So 3rd, 4th, 5th by the start finish line. Fertig getting it wrong. Bennett right there to get him. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. 1:20 left on the master clock. Watch bottom of the floater double. It is clear. That'll be 3rd work with you there, Mr. Salter. Thank you very much. Rudy Gonzalez on top. Sanchez in the 2. Tim Long in the 3. Marshall out of the whoops. Marshall out of the whoops. Thank you, LT. That was weird getting it wrong out of the whoops. He was in the top 4. Go and pull that car off. Pull that car off. Pull that car off. Watch top of the hill. It is clear. 45 seconds left to go. 45 seconds left to go. Rudy Gonzalez leading out. Sanchez in the 2. Long in the 3. Fertig in the 4. Thank you, Brandon. With 30 seconds left to go. Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front. It is clear. Thank you, Mr. Say. Woo. Nicely done. With under 20 to go, it is going to be Rudy Gonzalez leading out. Sanchez in the 2. Under 15 to go. Under 15 to go. Tim Long in the 3. Fertig in the 4. Sora in the 5. Less than 5. Less than 5. And everyone is going to be done when you cross our finish line. That'll be time on the master clock. Keep him rolling. Gonzalez going to be pulling home the top spot. Sanchez in the 2. Gonzalez, Young. Helmrich, you are all done. Tim Long, you are done. Sora, you are done. Salter, you are done. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1, and that is a race. I'll stop. Marshall's going to grab those blowers. Taking the win, Rudy Gonzalez. Sean Sanchez in the 2. Tim Long in the 3. Race number 7, Novice A main event. You will be up next. Novice A main event. You will be up next. Gonzalez and Sanchez, you punched your dance cards into that 2-wheel modified A main event. That'll be race number 13. I should not need any volunteers at this point. I should have at least 10 marshals out on the track to help me out with my novice A main event. So marshals to your spots, marshals to your spots. So Sanchez and Gonzalez, you have bumped into that A main. Marshals to your spots, race number 7, novice A main. You can roll them out, check them in, roll them out, check them in. Marshals to your spots, please. Rudy Gonzalez and Sanchez, I assume you're running your A main. Correct? Correct? Fantastic. That's what I like to hear. Qualifying in the 10 spot, Scott Webster. In the 9, Braden Haynes. In the 8, Thomas Williams. In the 7, Lane Johnson.
James Marshall.
In the 6 will be Eric Hernandez. You're not up until
Lane Johnson.
13.
Scott Webster.
Modified
Williams.
A main
Alan
is
Beaver.
race 13.
1 minute to the start of the race. Ben Lakoff. Wayne Ray.
Qualifying in the 6, Eric Hernandez. In the 5, Wayne Ray. In the 4, Alan Bima. In the 3, Ben Lakoff. In the 2, Bill Christensen.
45
and
seconds to
on
the
the
start of the
pole
race.
will be James Marshall.
Braden Haynes.
With that being said, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. Let's go ahead and get our cars lined up.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
And again, if you guys are looking on Live RC, as far as
15 seconds to the start
what's
of the race.
happening out in Live RC land, I understand it is not updating. Nothing I can do about that. So you guys need to be listening to those that are bumping.
Less than 5. Eric Hernandez.
Or looking at the sheets over there. All right. We got a clear check out of everybody. Got all my marshals out there. Thank you, Lyle. Thank you, Rudy. We are cleared for takeoff. Thank you, Mr. Salter. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Y'all know the routine. Whoa, now. Let's keep it clean. Novice A main coming at you at the sound of the tone. Whoa, easy, 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 easy. Let's do a restart on that. Yes. Restart. Pull the cars back around. Pull the cars back around. That is your one gimme. You guys need to make it through the first couple turns clean without smoking one another. So let's keep it clean. Go near the cars relined up. Remember, the trigger is going both ways. Drivers, sound of the tone. Much better, much better, much better. That's what I like to see. James Marshall going to be leading us out. Christensen breaking out. So Lakoff, Bima, we'll give it a couple laps in. Race number 8. Who's that going to be? That's going to be our Stadium Truck A main. Stadium Truck A main. Coming up at you next. James Marshall leading out. Ben Lakoff, Eric Hernandez, Alan Bima, Wayne Ray, Braden Haynes, Webster, Christensen, Lane Johnson, and Williams. And looks like we got, nope, we don't. All right, cool. James Marshall leading out. Lakoff in the 2, Hernandez in the 3. You're watching race number 7. Marshall out front. Thank you, Juan. This is my Novice A main event. So huge thanks for everyone coming on out today. Hopefully y'all are having a fun time. Hey, Tim. Awesome job, buddy. You rock. All right, we are rolling with our Novice A. You get kind of a thumb and a half out of Paul Weir on that one. Well, yeah, your driving was, it had brilliance, moments of brilliance. Let's keep it clean there, Mr. Webster. Let's keep it clean. It's going to be James Marshall leading us out. Ben Lakoff in the 2. Eric Hernandez in the 3. Alan Bima in the 4. That'll be your battle for 3rd and 4th. Going up the hill, down the hill, Hernandez and Bima. Race number 8, 13.5 Stadium Truck A Main. You will be up next. 13.5 Stadium A Main. You are going to be coming up next. Marshall out front, thank you. On. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Thank you, Lyle. Marshall out front, please. Marshall out front, thank you. On. $20 to go. James Marshall going to be leading us out. And I'm oh so happy he got a transponder. That means he's actually getting legal and legit laps. Ben Lackoff in the 2, Eric Hernandez in the 3, Bima in the 4. Wayne Ray in the 5, Lane Johnson moving up into the 6, Braden Haynes in the 7. Watch by start finish line. Thank you, Juan.
2 minutes left.
It is clear. Watch bottom of the hill. Race 7 on deck, race number 8. Coming up at you next, race 8. That is going to be my Stadium Truck A Main. Stadium Truck A Main coming up at you next. Again, huge thanks for everyone coming on out today. We appreciate y'all coming out and spending your day with us. Ringing in the new year, hobby action style. .340 in, 120 to go. Don't forget, at the end of our racing tonight, these races will be posted to our YouTube channel. So if you want to see how y'all did in fun and frivolity, they will be posted. Unless I leave it recording like Paul Weir did for 36 hours. What?
1 minute left. 1 minute left.
4 minutes in, 1 to go. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. It is Marshall leading out. Lackoff in the 2. Hernandez in the 3. Bima in the 4. Got it. Off the gas when you be a Marshall, guys. Off the gas. 25 seconds to go. 25 seconds to go. Grande Mapache. Thank you, Juan. With under 15 to go, drivers under 15 to go. It is James Marshall leading out. Marshall right now working his way through the whoop section. Coming up on Lackoff. Less than 5, less than 5. Everybody will be done when you cross start finish line. That is time. Finish lap, you are on. Bima, you are done. Johnson, you are done. Hernandez, you are done. Ray, you're done. Webster, you are done. Marshall, you are done. Lackoff, you are done. And waiting on one, waiting on one. That is a race. All stop. Marshall's going to grab those blowers.
The race is complete.
Start blowing off your areas. Novice drivers going to turn them off, put them down. Come on back out. Find a marshalling spot for me. All right, novice drivers, I need you guys back out on the track to corner Marshall, please. Novice drivers, I should have 10 of you back out on the track, please. Go and turn off your cars.
Wilson Davila.
Coming back out. Find a marshalling spot for me, please.
Ray Clark. Chase Williford. Been there, done that.
Thank you, Mr. Salter.
Dylan Dodge.
Novice drivers, back on the track, please. To corner Marshall. Let's go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. Roll them out. Check them in. Qualifying in the 10 spot, Wilson Davia. In the 9, Dylan Dodge. In the 8, Greg Clark. In the 7, Jordan Williams. In the 6, Riley Clark. In the 5, Brandon Bennett. In the 4, Mike Sora. In the 3, Chase Williford. In the 2, Brian Day. And on the pole will be Kyle Ash. Novice drivers, back on the track, please. Novice drivers,
start of the race.
Back on
Jordan
the track,
Williams.
please. What do you need, Mike? Okay.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Marshall in the center on cone 7. Gentleman on the 7 that I'm pointing at right now. Gentleman that I'm pointing at right now. Hello? Gentleman that I'm pointing at right now. Scooch to the right.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Right. Yep. Go and move that cone over there, too. All right, let's get our cars lined up, kids. Y'all know the routine.
Fifteen seconds to the start of the race.
Who is marshaling on cone number 2? You need to be standing up. Thank you very much.
Less than 5.
All right. Driver's ready. Marshal's ready. You guys are going at the sound of the tone. Keep it clean, kids. Keep it clean. All right. Nicely done. That's what I like to see. You guys are off and running. 4 minutes, 45 seconds. Ash, Day, Williford, Sora, Bennett. Top 5 doing a breakaway dance. Looks like it's going to be Clark. Williams, Dodge. And gentlemen in the center on cone 7, you don't have to bend down. They can see over you. You can stand straight up if you wish. All right, 1 minute in, 4 to go. It is Kyle Ash on top. Day in the 2. Williford in the 3. Sora in the 4. Let's keep it clean, guys. Marshall out front, Marshall out front, Marshall out front. Help him out, help him out, help him out. That'll be your leader working there, guys. Please hold your line. That is the leader working there. Please hold your line. Now Day going to find his way into the lead. Ash into the 2. Williford knocking in the 3. Sora in the 4. Back out up front. It is going to be Brian Day rocking the all white. Ash in the 2. Mr. Williams, you'll have leader and second on you. Please hold your line. Nicely done. Game on. And Mr. Clark, you got the leaders on you, and you know what to do. Thank you very much. Marshall out front, please. Marshall out front. Day put it upside down. Now Williford going to find his way into the 2. Day going to drop it to the 3. That'll be second working there. Nicely done, Mr. Clark. Sora in the 4. Marshall top of the hill. Marshall top of the hill. Nicely done, Mr. DeMoss. Everybody having a rough lap. Now Williford and Day going at it. To the whoop section they go. Watch floater double. Watch floater double. It is clear. Thank you, Brandon. 2:30 in. 2:30 to go. Race number 9. Short course A main. You'll be coming up next. Short course A. You'll be coming up next. Kyle Ash leading out. Brian Day in the 2. Williford in the 3. Sora in the 4. Watch floater double. Watch floater double. It is clear. Watch bottom of the hill. Help him out. Help him out. Day hooking up a pipe. That's going to move Williford now into the top 2. Day dropping it to the 3.
2 minutes left.
Bennett and Sora going at it. Now Bennett pulling over the 4. Bennett into the 4. Sora going to be into the 5. Then you got second and third going up the hill, going down the hill. That is Chase Williford in the all black. Day with the all white. Meanwhile, Kyle Ash keeping his nose clean. Thank you, Will. So Bennett and Sora going at it for 4th and 5th. Second and third going up the hill, going down the hill. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Race number 9. Short course A main coming up at you next. Watch in center, guys. Watch in center. Watch in center. Brian Day and Williford going at it through the whoops. Day looking to the inside under braking, not able to capitalize there. They're going up the hill, going down the hill. Bennett and Sora going through it.
1 minute left.
Drivers, you got 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Now Dave finding his way around Williford. Sora finding his way around Bennett. With 45 seconds to go, 45 seconds to go. It is Kyle Ash rocking in the clean air. Day in the 2. Williford in the 3. That'll be second work view there, Brandon. Yeah, I know what to do. Grazie prego, and game on. With 25 seconds left to go, 25 seconds left to go. Marshall and floater double. It is clear. With less than 10, drivers less than 10, less than 10. Less than 5. And with that, everyone will be done when you cross start finish line. That is time. Finish lap, you are on. Jordan Williams in the top 6. You are done. Mike Sora in the 4. You are done. Riley Clark, Brian Day, you are done. Brandon Bennett going to take home the top 5. Kyle Ash taking the win. You are done. Greg Clark, you are done. Waiting on 2. Waiting on 1. And that is a race. All stop, all stop. Marshall's going to grab those blowers, taking the win. Kyle Ash, Brian Day in the 2. Chase Williford in the 3. Drivers from race number 8, turn them off, put them down. Come on back out, find a marshalling spot. Race number 9, short course A main event, coming at you next.
The race is completed.
Drivers from race number 8, turn them off, put them down. Should have 8 marshals out there. Short course A main event coming up at you. I will need a couple volunteers to help me out after race number 9. All right, marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. Let's go ahead and roll them out, check them in. Roll them out, check them in. Qualifying in the 6th spot, Lance Tanner. In the 5, David Franson. In the 4, Aaron Ferrara. In the 3, Jeff Anderson. In the 2, Justin Belouis. And on the pole will be Kyle Ash. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots.
Jacinth Yalawas. David Franson.
And again, after this race, I will need a couple volunteers to help me out. No more laps. Going to get our cars lined up on the next go-around. Line up our cars on the next go-around.
1 minute to the start of the race.
It's Ash, Belouis, Anderson, Ferrara, Franson, Tanner.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Mana. Do. Mana. Aaron, you're one more up. Beautiful.
30 seconds to the start of the
I'd
race.
love to see. 6 truck dance. Y'all know the routine. You got bumpers. Don't use them at the sound of the tone. And we're off and running. Short course A main event. Coming at you in full effect. Kyle Ash going to be leading us out. Belouis in the 2. Anderson in the 3. Rolling with race number 9. Race number 10. Watch out the backside triple. Watch backside triple. Backside triple is clear. Again, after this race, I will need a couple volunteers to help me out with race number 10. A couple volunteers to help me out with race number 10. All right, we're rolling race number 9, race number 10. 21.5, lock timing A main. You'll be up next. See you later, Mr. Washington. Thank you for all your assistance today. Appreciate that. Kyle Ash leading out. Justin Belouis in the 2. Jeff Anderson in the 3. Tanner in the 4. Ferrara and Franson rounding out my top 6. Rolling with race number 9, race number 10. Race number 10. 21.5 lock timing. Output connection broken. No. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out why it's. All right, drivers, you got 2 minutes in, 3 to go. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. It is Kyle Ash leading out Justin Belois in the 2. Anderson in the 3. Tanner in the 4. Franson in the 5. Okay. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go.
Two minutes left.
Yeah. Drivers, you got 3 minutes in, 2 to go. Kyle Ash still leading out Justin Belois in the 2. Anderson in the 3. Tanner in the 4. Franson and Farrar are going to round out my top 6. All right, drivers, you got 4 minutes in, 1 to go. 4 minutes
left.
in, 1 to go. Still going to be Kyle Ash leading out Justin Belois in the 2. In the 3, it's going to be Jeff Anderson. Again, I'll need these 6 drivers and about 2 volunteers to help me out race number 10. 2 volunteers to help me out race number 10, please. Huh. All right, drivers, that is going to be time. You'll be done when you cross start finish line. Justin, you are done. And that is a race waiting on 1. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshall going to grab those blowers. Taking the win, Kyle Ash. In the 2, Justin Belois. In the 3, Jeff Anderson. Race number 10.
Are you good? I think you're good, right? Not Paul?
Yeah. Yeah, looks like he's going to hang out. So, thank you, Derek.
Transponder 4452362.
You pull.
Transponder 3393130. Transponder 50497775.
Is it working? Yay.
Transponder 50252218.
All right, again, I need a couple volunteers to help me out this next race. Couple volunteers help me out race number 10. This is my 21.5
The race is
lock
completed.
timing. A main event. Marshals to your spots. Race number 9 drivers. I need Ash, Belois, Anderson, Franson, Tanner, and Ferrara out on the track, please.
Bob Goodwill.
All right, it's going to roll them out,
Jeff
check them in,
Anderson.
roll them out, check them in. Marshals to your
Dylan
spots,
Newberg.
please.
Ty Gold.
Qualifying in the 10 spot, Bob Goodwill. In the 9, Wyatt Bima. In the 8, Dylan Newberg. In the 7, Riley Clark. In the 6, Derek Tracy. In the 5, James Maxwell. In the 4, Ty Gold. In the 3, Jeff Anderson. In the 2, Alex Frias. And on the pole will be Mike Caller. Watch the backside
Mike
triple.
Caller.
Watch the backside
Alex
triple.
Frias. James Maxwell. Wyatt Bima. Derek Tracy.
All right. You guys, one more lap. As you go by. All right, no more laps, no more laps.
1
no more
minute to the
laps,
start of
no
the
more
race.
laps. Gonna get our cars lined up. Riley, you can go and take a lap, but be wary there is a grid that is lined up. Are you marshaling right there? Okie dokie. They're going to come at you kind of crazy, so you got to be hot.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
You want me to get somebody else over there? Yeah, I need a volunteer marshal off the end of the straightaway. I need a volunteer marshal off the end of the straightaway, please. You are golden. Thank you very much. So Caller on the pole, Frias in the 2, Anderson in the 3.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Gold in the 4, Maxwell in the 5.
Riley Clark.
Tracy Clark, Newberg, Bima, and Goodwill. All right, marshals, keep your head on a swivel stick. 21.5 lock timing coming at you. Keep it clean. Sound of the tone. All right, nicely done, nicely done. That's what I like to see. You guys are off and running. Here, pole sitter Mike Caller going to be leading us out. Frias in the 2. 17.5 lock timing. A Main coming up at you next. Watch top of the hill. It is clear. Watch off floater double. Watch off floater double. It's going to be Caller on top. Frias in the 2. Anderson in the 3. Watch in center. Watch in center. Center is clear. Caller, Frias, Anderson, Gold, Maxwell, Newberg, Bima, Goodwill, Tracy. Watch it off the end of the straightaway. Watch it off the end of the straightaway. Caller hooking up a pipe. That's going to drop him down a couple spots. Now Frias leading out. Anderson in the 2. Gold in the 3. Watch it off the end of the straightaway. Watch it off the end of center. It is clear. Yeah. All right, drivers, you got 145 in. Alex Frias leading us out. Anderson in that 2. Gold in the 3. Now Gold getting it wrong. Watch by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. Watch by start finish line. It is clear. Alex Frias leading out. Anderson in that 2. Caller in the 3. Gold in the 4. Goodwill. Maxwell, Bima, Newberg, Tracy. Your leader by the back triple right now. Marshal out front, please. Marshal out front. Thank you, Diego. One more there for you, Diego. Keeping you hopping. Thank you, Kyle. .245 in, 2:15 to go. It is Alex Frias leading out. Anderson in the 2. He is 2.4 back. Caller another 3.5 off the back door. Now Caller knocking it down to 2.5 seconds off the back door of Anderson.
2 minutes left.
Well, I think we're just going to stop it. Drivers, you got 3:45 in, 1:13 to go. Drivers, you got about a minute 15 left. No. No, it's not swollen.
1 minute left.
Drivers, you got 1 minute left on the clock. 1 minute left to go on the clock.
Now he's going to be pulling wheelies.
You got 40 seconds left on the clock, guys. 40 seconds left on the clock. With under 30. Watch it on top of the hill. Watch the top of the hill. Watch the top of the hill. Less than 10, drivers, less than 10, less than 10, less than 10. And you guys will be finishing the lap you are on. That'll be time. Finish the lap you are on. Everybody will be done when you cross our finish line. Waiting on a couple cars. Marshals, don't go anywhere, please. Marshal, go anywhere, please. Watch it by start finish line. Watch it by start finish line. And that is the race. I'll stop. Mike Caller taking the win. Anderson in the 2, Gold in the 3, Frias, Goodwill, Bima, Maxwell, Newberg, Tracy, and Clark. Drivers from race number 10, turn them off, put them down. Coming back out, final marshalling spot. Race number 11, 17.5 locked. A main event coming at you next. Yep.
Brian Bowen. Todd Farnham.
Uh-huh.
Jay Heldorfer.
All right, drivers from race number 10, I need you guys back out on the track, please. Drivers from race 10, need you guys back out on the track, please.
Niels Klenchich.
17.5 lock timing, a main event. Let's go ahead and
James C.
Riley, will you grab that blower and bring it up to cone 5? Roll them out, check them in. Marshals to your spots, please.
John Young.
Marshals to your spots. Shouldn't be looking for any volunteers. I should have all my spots covered. I need somebody on cone 7. Need a marshal on
1
cone
minute to the
7,
start of the race.
please.
Factory fill.
Watch it in the center, guys. Watch it in the center.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Evan Furtick.
All right,
Morris Davis.
qualifying.
Ty Gold.
All right, with that, no more laps. Qualifying in the 10 spot, Nils Clenshaw in the 9. James Say in the 8. Morris Davis in the 7. Ty Gold in the 6.
30
Brian
seconds to the
Bowen
start
in
of the
the
race.
5. Todd Farnham in the 4. Jay Heldorfer in the 3. John Young in the 2. Phil Gibson, and on the pole will be Evan Furtig. Race number 12.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
17.5 Expert Buggy coming up at you next. All right. We got a clear check out
Less
of
than
everybody.
five.
Let's keep it clean. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. You guys are going to go. Sound of the tone. And your pole sitter are going to be leading us off. Let's keep it clean. Nicely done. Single file up the hill, down the hill. Furtick leading out. Gibson in the 2. Watching the back triple. Back triple is clear. Now Furtick getting it wrong. Coming by the start finish line. That's going to move Gibson, Young, Furtick, and Heldorfer. Young getting it wrong coming into the center. Sorted out going up the hill, guys. Sorted out going up the hill. It is clear. Out front, it is going to be Phil Gibson, Evan Furtick in that 2 spot. Young in the 3, Heldorfer in the 4. Watching center, guys. Watching center. Watching center. Phil Gibson going to be leading us out. Yeah, lovely. No, Phil Gibson leading out. Fertig in the 2. Let's keep it clean, Evan. Thank you, Mike. So it is Phil Gibson leading out. Fertig in the 2. Young in the 3. Heldorfer in the 4. Watch coming in the backside triple. Watching the backside triple. Backside triple is clear. Watch out, Mike. Nicely done. Gibson leading out. Fertig in the 2. Young in the 3. Heldorfer in the 4. Yay! 2 minutes in, 3 to go. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. All right, drivers, you got 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. It is Phil Gibson on top. Fertig in the 2. Watch coming in the backside triple. It is clear. Watch coming on the front side. It is clear. Thank you, Brian. It is Phil Gibson leading out, going up the hill, down the hill. Fertig going up the hill, going down the hill. Race number 12. 17.5 Expert. You are going to be up next. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front.
2 minutes left.
17.5 Expert. You are going to be up next. Watch going up the hill, guys. Watch it going up the hill. .315 in, 145 to go. 3:15 in. It is Phil Gibson leading out. Fertig in the 2. Heldorfer in the 3. Young in the 4. That'll be leader working with you there. Going up the hill, down the hill. Please hold your line. That is the leader working with you there. Again, please hold your line. Nicely done, guys. Working it out. You got top 3 going right here. Easy, Evan. That is second working with you.
One minute left.
Nicely done, guys. Let's sort it out. Keep it clean. Phil Gibson leading out. Fertig in the 2. Heldorfer in the 3. Young, Say, Davis, Gold, Bowen, Clenshaw, Farnham. 45 seconds left to go. 45 seconds left to go. Thank you, Buck. Phil Gibson leading out. Fertig in the 2. Top 2. Got an open track for them with 30 seconds left to go. In that 3 spot is going to be Heldorfer. Right there with the all black. Watch by timing and scoring. Easy there, Ty. Nicely done. Clenshaw now up to the top 8. Watching the floater double. Watching the floater double. Watch floater double. Less than 10 drivers. Mistake out of Gibson. That's going to put Fertig up onto the lead lap with less than 5. 2 and 1. That is going to be time. Nils, got you at the line. You are done. Everyone will be done when you cross start finish line. Fertig, you're done. Gibson, you're done. Waiting on Heldorfer, Davis, and Gold. And that is a race. All stop. Taking the win, Evan Fertig.
The race is completed.
Gibson in the 2, Heldorfer in the 3, Say, Young, Gold, Davis, Clenshaw, Bowen, and Farnham. Going to be your top 10. Drivers from race number 11, turn them off, put them down. Need you guys back out on the track, please. Drivers from race number 11, turn them off, put them down. Need you guys back out on the track, please.
Prince. Tutu. Cadency. Rudy Gonzalez. Been there, done that.
All right, race number 12. That is my 17.5 Expert A main event. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. Let's go get our blowers down. Let's go ahead and roll them out, check them in, roll them out, check them in. Should have every marshalling spot covered.
Little Raccoon.
Qualifying in the 8 spot, Cadence A. In the 7, Rudy Gonzalez. In the 6, Brian
Chicken
Day.
Nugget.
In the 5,
1
Diego
minute to the start of the
Bettner.
race.
In the 4, Kylie Cornwell. In the 3, Ryan Prince. In the 2, Chase Boyd. And on the pole will be Willie Smith.
"45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, let's go ahead and slow them down. Go and get our cars lined up. Bettenker,
30
Day,
seconds to the start of
Gonzalez,
the race.
Say, you can all move up a spot. Diego, roll it back into the spot, please.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Thank you.
Less than 5.
All right, with that being said, where's Evans over there? Cool. Marshals, keep an eye on your ears. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Sound of the tone. All right, we're locked in, loaded. Smith leading us out. Boyd in the 2, Prince in the 3. Bettinger in the 4, Day in the 5. We are locked and loaded. Oh, somebody getting it wrong. That was Diego getting it wrong. Willie Smith leading out. Boyd in the 2. Prince in the 3. I am going to need at least 3 volunteer marshals. After this race, I'll need at least 3 volunteer marshals after this race to help me out with race number 13. Please. Willie Smith leading us out. Prince in the 2. Boyd in the 3. Day now moving up into the 4. Gonzalez, Say, Bettenker. Bettenker getting it wrong on the bottom.
All right, Willie Smith in that 1, Boyd in that 2, Day in the 3, Gonzalez in that 4, and Ryan Prince dropping to that 5. Willie in the center of the track, headed into the rumble strip with Chase Boyd in tow. Willie on a 17.515, Boyd's right behind him. Then you got Brian Day in that 3, Rudy Gonzalez in the 4, Ryan Prince. Prince and Gonzalez battling up and down that hill into the double. See if Gonzalez can hold off Prince. That's a big order. Doing good so far. Oh, it's tight going in that roll. That's where your race is at right now between Rudy and Prince. Rudy doing all he can to hold him off. Prince goes inside. I think they touched. Prince gets the bad end of the stick on that one.
My start finish line, guys. Watch my start finish line. 2:15 in, 2:45 to go. It is Willie Smith leading out. Chase Boyd in the 2, Brian Day in the 3. That'll be 4th and 5th. Gonzalez and Prince going at it up the hill, going down the hill. Prince looking high, looking low. 1st and 2nd working through the floater double. There's Day, 3rd. Gonzalez and Prince. Prince all over the back door of Gonzalez like white on rice. 2:45 in, 2:15 to go. It is Willie Smith on top. Chicken Nugget starting again on the back door of Smith. Let's keep it clean, kiddos. Nicely done. Prince and Gonzalez going at it.
2 minutes left.
Back out up front, it is going to be Willie Smith and Chase Boyd. Brian Day in the 3, Gonzalez in the 4, Ryan Prince in the 5. Watch it out front, drivers, watch it out front. Thank you, John. Again, I'll need 3 volunteer marshals to help me out with the next race. At least 3 volunteer marshals to help me out with the next race. 3:20 in, 1:40 to go. 3:20 in, 1:40 to go. We're watching race number 12. That is my two-wheel drive expert stock, A-Main. Willie Smith leading us out. 18.4 fast lap out of Smith. And Smith hooks up a pipe. Gives Boyd an early. Oh, Boyd hooks up a pipe. Here comes Smith. So rough lap out of your first and second. Now they're battling down back the back straightaway. Going up the hill, going down the hill. In that 3 spot, going to be Brian Day. Still got Prince now moving up into the 4. Past Gonzalez. It is Chase Boyd leading
1
out.
minute left.
Now Willie Smith back up on top. Watch coming in the whoops. Watch coming in the whoops. It is clear. Boyd and Smith going at it with 45 seconds to go. 45 seconds to go. Willie Smith leading out. Chase Boyd in the 2 with 35 seconds to go. 35 seconds to go. Boyd looking to the inside. Smith pushing it wide. Boyd hooks up a pipe on the bottom. That's going to give Willie a early New Year's win if he doesn't step on it. 4:40 in, 15 seconds to go. It is Willie Smith leading out. Boyd in the 2. Brian Day in the 3. Ryan Prince in the 4. Again, I will need at least 3 volunteer marshals, to help me out with race number 13. And that'll be time on the clock. You'll be done when you cross the line. Gonzalez, you're done. Say you're done. Willie Smith taking the win. You are done. Prince is charging on Day. Here they come, going up the hill, going down the hill. Marshall out front, Marshall out front. Day in the 3, Prince in the 4, and waiting on, that is the race.
All right, let's get those volunteer marshals if we could early here so we can finish the program. I need 3 volunteer marshals for our, I'm looking right at you. There's one. All right, thank you, Lyle. I see Anderson. I see Lee. I know he doesn't do anything. Make sure you're blowing off your areas. All right, Bryce, thank you. All right, we got our volunteers. Marshals, let's get those blowers down and find a marshaling spot, or drivers, please.
Transponder 7416-474. The race is completed.
All right, coming up next, your 17.5 two-wheel drive mod. All right, let's get them checked in, guys. Watch for marshals moving on the track, though. I need a guy at 6, Caden.
Rudy Gonzalez.
Neil, stay there.
Prince. Chicken nugget.
I need 1 at 3. Where did my volunteers go? Willie, are you going to get on 3?
I hate Paul Weir. Local flip-flops
Appreciate it,
legend.
thank you.
Orange. Jacinth Bialawas.
I need you on 3.
Camden Lime.
That's it, okay.
Zippy.
All right, thank you, volunteer marshals. Farah, you're amazing. Thank you. All right, everybody's checked in. Let's get them lined up, guys. Prince in that 1, the Prince of Darkness. Justin in that 2, Chase in the 3. You're going to have local legend, Richard Lake, Richard in the 5, Leffler in the 6. Riley Tracy in that 7. All right, I think everybody knows where they're at. Gonzalez
1 minute to
and
the start of the
Sanchez.
race.
Oh my gosh, Nuggy. All right. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Marshall's
45
please,
seconds to the
off
start of the
wall.
race.
Be ready, Caden. You know how busy that spot is over there. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Going at the sound of the tone. Keep it clean. All right. Everybody made it through there. Watch at the center. It is clear. All right. Prince going to be in that 1. Justin in that 2. Chase Boyd right behind him. Justin gets it wrong on the turn there. Managing to hold on to that 2 spot, though, as they head up and down the hill with Richard Lake in tow. Watching the center there. Keep it clean. Everything looks good. All right, Prince still in that 1. Boyd trying to get around Justin. Justin trying to hold him off. Lake goes inside, takes it from Boyd, gets into that 3 spot. Leffler bulldozing out there, trying to keep that position. Got Prince, Justin, Chase, 1, 2, and 3. Then Lake and Local Legend, 4 and 5, with Leffler in the 6. Justin's going to have a tall order holding off Richard Lake in that 2 spot. Chase right behind there, waiting for any mistake. Leffler gets it wrong, going to the chicane. That's gonna put Gonzalez and Camden into 5 and 6. Real battle shaping up between Gonzalez and Lime. Lake and Justin. Lake goes inside, hits the pipe. With a minute 30 down, 3.5 to go. Plenty of time, guys, plenty of time to make your moves. Prince, Justin, Lake, Boyd, top 4. And you got Gonzalez, Lime, and Leffler with Tracy and Sanchez. Oh, it's a mistake right there on Gonzalez. Catches Leffler. That's going to put Leffler, though he gets the best part of that. He's in the 5 right now. Gonzalez going to fall to that 6, Lime to the 7. Prince starting to do a breakaway. Lake gets around Justin for that 2 spot on his inaugural return to announcing on a Saturday. He's in that 2. Watching the center here, guys. Watching the center. It is clear. Prince in a 1, Lake in the 2, Justin in the 3. Justin's doing all he can to catch Lake. Lake gets it wrong after the rumble strips. That's going to put Justin back in 2. Boyd's going to pick up the 3. Lake's going to fall to that 4 spot. Leffler's holding on to that 5. Gonzalez in the 6. Bedlam out there in some areas on the track, guys. Now battle between Justin and Boyd. Justin's holding on to that 2 in that Schumacher. Boyd in the TLR with Richard Lake not far behind. Gonzalez moves in that 6. Leffler into the... Gonzalez in the 5. Leffler in the 6 with 2 minutes left to go, guys. 2 minutes left to go. Boyd right now trying to hold off Justin in the center as they head into that back triple. That's your battle for number 2. Boyd's got it. Justin wants it as they head in the center of the track. Quick rotating cars as they come in front of the driver's stand, up the hill, down the hill. Justin's going to do all he can to get around Boyd. Boyd's got to hold him off. Prince in that 1. Boyd in the 2. Justin getting it wrong. He's going to have his work cut out for him now. That's going to give Boyd the room he needs to break away a little bit here. So really, Riley and Leffler is where the real race is on the track right now. Prince in that 1, Boyd in the 2, Justin in the 3, Lake in the 4. Lake is only half a second behind Justin, so he's making some strides for that 3 spot. The minute left to go, guys. Minute left to go. Watching the center, that's Gonzalez. Thank you, Bryce. Thank you, Day. Boyd coming around in that 2. Justin's 3 seconds behind Boyd. He's going to have his work cut out for him, holding off Lake here if Lake can catch up in the next 30 seconds. Justin makes a mistake at going into that triple. It's going to allow, Lake made a mistake. Is back anytime he picked up on Justin there. But less than 30, guys, less than 30. Prince on cruise control. Boyd in that 2, Justin in the 3. Sanchez and Leffler battling for that 8 spot. Sanchez holds it tight. Leffler went tight. Didn't have as much luck. That is a race, guys. That is a race. Prince caught you at the line. Congrats, you win. Local Legend, you are done. Riley, you're done. Gonzalez, you're done. Chase, you got second. Waiting on Justin in that 3 and waiting on Lake, and that is a race. That is a race. Marshals, pick up your blowers, please.
The race is completed.
All right, drivers from race number 13. Need you guys back on the track. Corner marshal, please. Drivers from race number 13. I need you guys back on the track. Corner marshal, please. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate the assist on that. All right, race number 14. Four-wheel drive Sportsman coming up at you. All right, marshals your spots, please. Marshals your
Jeff
spots.
Henderson.
Marshals your spots.
Lee Helmrich. Rich Brown.
All right, go and roll them out, check them in, roll them out,
Blythe
check them in.
Bob Goodwill.
Qualifying in the 10th spot, Rich Brown. In the 9, Curtis Chandler. In the 8, Jay Heldorfer. In the 7, Morris Davis. In the 6, Jeff Anderson. In the 5, Wyatt Byman. In the 4, Phil Borden. In the 3, Bob Goodwill. In the 2, Lee Helmrich. In on the pole will be Jacob Linton.
Jay Heldorfer. Phil Borden. Morris Davis. Slow.
All right, no more laps.
1 minute to
We got
the start
the
of the
cars
race.
lined up. Got Chase over there. I got Camden over there. Jimmy Luff over there. We got our cars lined up, kiddos. Again, thanks so much for coming on out today. If you have a tab inside
45
the
seconds to
door,
the start of the race.
that should already be settled up. Don't make the Panda come down and chase you.
Thirty seconds to the start of the race.
Let's get our cars lined up, please. Let's get our cars lined up. Fantastic. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. You guys
15 seconds to the start of the race.
tone. And we're off and running 13.5. Let's do a restart on that. Translate. Make it through the first turn, please. All right, let's try this one more time. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Sound of the tone. Muy better. Mr. Goodwill, let's clean it up. Here, leader. Jacob Linton going to be leading us out. Keep it clean, kids. Keep it clean. It's going to be good. Will leading out. Linton in the 2. Byman in the 3. Heldorfer in the 4. Like Anderson off the beaten path. Bob Goodwill leading out. Lee Helmrich in the 2. Jacob Linton in the 3. Byman in the 4. Heldorfer in the 5. Borden Davis now moving up into the 6. Right now, the all black with the white stripes. That is Bob Goodwill leading out. Lee Helmrich in the 2, rocking the 17.5 lock timing. Linton backing it in, Bo Luke style. Heldorfer in the 4. Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front. It is clear. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Chase. Goodwill on top. Linton into 2, Helmrich into 3. Second and third and fourth. That is Linton, Helmrich, Heldorfer, Bima, Davis. Linton and Heldorfer going at it. Race number 15, final race of the day. Expert, four-wheel drive, two-car dance. You will be up next. Byman in the 5, Davis, Borden. Now Byman dropping to 6, Davis picking up the top 5. All right, now your leader. Through the whoop section he goes. Helmrich through the whoop section. Linton through the whoop section. Heldorfer through the whoop section. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Marshall out front. Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front. It's Lee Helmrich now up on top. Goodwill in the 2. Heldorfer in the 3. Linton dropping it to the 4. So first and second. Helmrich working his way through the jump section, coming into the loop section right about meow. And then it's a gaggle of cars. Clean it up. Goodwill, Heldorfer, and Linton. 3 minutes in, 2 to go. 3 and 2 to go. Marshall by start finish line. Oh boy. Nicely done, Wyatt. Oh boy. Lee Helmrich leading out. Helmrich rolling with the 17.5. Lock timing. Large and in charge. Linton now pulling into the 2. Goodwill into the 3. Heldorfer in the 4. Byman in the 5. Davis, Borden, Chandler, Brown, and Anderson out early on. Race number 15. Expert. Four-wheel drive. Coming at you next. Second, third, and fourth all going at it. That is Heldorfer, Linton, and Goodwill.
One minute left.
4 minutes in, 1 to go. Watch it off the center double. Watch center double. It is clear. Linton and Heldorfer going at it. Heldorfer getting in the fluff. Linton into the 2. Heldorfer into the 3. Oh boy. Lee Helmrich in the clean air. Nobody challenging right now with 35 seconds to go. 35 seconds to go. Race number 15. Final race of the day. You will be up next. Thank you, Riley. With under 20 to go, drivers under 20 to go. It is Helmrich on top. Looks like Linton in the 2. Starting to wind this one down with less than 5. Less than 5. Watch the whip section. Time has expired. You will be done when you cross the line. Byman, you're done. Davis, you're done. Everybody waiting on 4. Waiting on 4. And that is a race. Do not go backwards on the track, please. That is a race. All stop. Helmrich taking the win. Linton in the 2. Heldorfer in the 3. Byman, Davis, Goodwill, Borden, Chandler, Brown, Anderson. Mr. Linton. Mr. Linton. Make sure you put a transponder in your car next time.
Transponder 5470559. Transponder 2872947.
All right, drivers from race number 14. I need you guys back on the track, please. Drivers from 14. Need you all back on the track. Should have 10 marshals out there. This is a 2-car dance.
The race is completed.
Final race of the night, race number 15. Four-wheel drive expert. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Thank you. Roll them out, check them in. Marshals from race number 14. I need you guys on the track, please. I know it's only 2 cars, but I need my marshals out there, please. Grazie, prego. And 1 marshal in front of the driver's stand. It's going to be Gibson on the pole, say in the 2. And with that, you guys can line up the cars this time around.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, with that being said, drivers ready, marshals ready, sound of the tone. All right, we're locked and loaded with our four-wheel drive expert. Two-car dance going on. Now I got it. Gibson leading out. Say in the 2. You heading over? Okay. All right. Give or take within a few. Yeah. Is this your battery? Okay. Thank you. Gibson on top. Say in the 2. Again, thanks so much for everyone coming out today. Hopefully y'all had a fun time. Don't forget, we do it all over again Wednesday night. Jimmy Leff on the mic. Yours truly might have garnered an invite to come back next weekend. We'll see. So again, thanks so much for everyone coming on out. Gibson leading out. Say in the 2. Again, thanks so much for everyone coming on out. Hopefully you guys had some fun times today. Don't forget, if you got a tab inside the store, well, that should have already been taken care of. Yep. Gibson leading out. You're welcome. Yeah. Yeah. It's too hard for me on Wednesdays. So. Yeah. Will do. That can happen. Thank you, sir. Thanks for coming out. It's going to be Gibson on top. Caden Say in the 2. Drivers, you got 2 minutes in, 3 to go. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Gibson on top. Caden Say in that 2 spot. Right now, your leader working his way backside triple in front of the driver's stand. Watch for the driver's stand. It is clear. Watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. Thank you, Wyatt. How rude. Drivers, you got 2:45 in, 2:15 to go. 2:45 in, 2:15 to go. It is Gibson leading out.
Two minutes left.
Caden Say in that 2 spot. 3 minutes in, 2 to go. 3 minutes in, 2 to go. Watch coming by the back triple. Watch backside triple. Watch backside triple. Now Caden Say starting to make up some ground on Gibson. Drivers, you got 4 minutes in, 1 to go. 4 minutes in, 1 to go.
1 minute
Needless
left.
to say, the track will be closed at the conclusion of this race. So again, huge thanks to everyone coming on out today. Gibson and Say going at it. They've got 45 seconds left to go. 45 seconds left to go. Huh? Yep. Watch coming on the backside triple. Watch backside triple. Backside triple is clear with 25 seconds to go. Drivers, 25 seconds to go. Time starting to wind down with less than 5. Drivers less than 5. Less than 5. That is going to be time. Finish lap. You are on. Everybody will be done when you cross our finish line. Gibson going to be taking the win. Say in the 2. And that concludes today's program. Again, thanks so much for everyone coming on out. Hopefully you guys had some fun times. Races will be posted on the Tube of You probably in about 10 minutes. So thanks again for everyone coming on out. We appreciate it.
The race is completed.